What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today, when I talk to you on Faraday Future, I want to give you an overview of some of the current data points, break it down on what really prompted this rally, and go over everything else that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. With that said, let's get right to it. So it did go up 70.47%, had a crazy rally. It spiked almost, or I guess it touched 14.95 cents, and tons of eyes were on it. I mean, you can tell that based on the volume. So 171.51 million shares were traded, 19.3 is the average. No actual news itself to justify this rally. If anything, there was a amended 13G that was submitted after hours yesterday that did signal this 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 International now having a 9.99% stake in Faraday, which works out to be 12.8 million shares. So overall, that is fairly good, especially if you compare that to its previous disclosure. So around November of 2022, it does show that they had about a 25 million share position in Faraday. So some of you might be like, well, yeah, it went from 25 to 12 million. Keep in mind, Faraday did do a massive reverse stock split in August right here of 2023, a 1-for-80, which overall would have left their 25 million initial share investment like decimated. So them making a new 12 million share position, like that's crazy, night and day difference. So that does kind of allude to a couple things. A, that Faraday might not be down and out, that it might be a good potential takeover, and that there is some value at this price. And then B, this spike up that did happen today kind of saved it. So as I have stated in the past, when it comes down to a company trading below 10 cents for 10 consecutive trading days, that is another NASDAQ rule. So potentially Faraday could be deficient in that. And that's kind of the route that Faraday was going, especially I've been stating that over my last several videos. But by it closing above 10 cents, it did kind of restart that clock. So in essence, this spike up that happened today definitely did save Faraday, because keep in mind, there's several different attributes that a company could be deficient in with the NASDAQ. So as it stands, it is deficient with the $1 bid price rule, but they do have up until June to rectify that, June 2024. I don't remember the exact day in June, but regardless, if a company is trading below that 10 cent mark for 10 consecutive trading days, that once again is something that they need to rectify immediately. So meaning that they would have to do a reverse stock split and whatever else. So this spike that happened today was Faraday's saving grace. And plus as well, it kind of showed the broader market that, you know what, Faraday might actually have some value. So let me know your thoughts. Give yourself a shout out to start off. Did you actually increase your position in Faraday, or did you sell? What did you do? But moving on from here, let's take a look at what shorts did. So they did end up increasing about 133,000 shares, 30.44% of the free float is being shorted, 34.81 million shares overall are being shorted, and cost of borrow average is 23.89%. And just to quickly scroll down here, you can see the threshold list. It is on that, and it looks like it effective today. It is on the threshold list. So it's kind of interesting. Definitely Faraday could be a squeeze play if it does continue this positive momentum. Shorts being kind of overextended. This is why it's on the threshold list. A lot of naked shorting. So who knows? This could definitely cause Faraday to go up pretty significantly. And there has been plenty of stocks to have some pretty good squeezes over the last week, 2 weeks, as the market is ready to just propel a lot of stocks higher, especially the fear and greed index, I believe, is right now at 77. So definitely the appetite for risk is there. Looking at options, $18,000 in calls being purchased versus 27 in puts. And sentiment wise though, 69% of all the options being done today are optimistic. But looking right here where it did close just shy of around 11 cents, it is trading between this S2 and this S1. So roughly 10 cents is going to be that next strong support that you'll want to watch for it to hold with Faraday, and then vice versa, roughly about 12.5 cents, give or take, that is that S1. So that's going to be the next strong resistance. It did have enough strength to break above that So definitely it shows that it can be done, but no matter what, you do need that continuation of good momentum with Faraday. So I feel like I have been very bearish because I have been stating that that 1-for-3 reverse stock split won't suffice. So they would actually need to be doing another undisclosed reverse stock split already in the future. So I don't know. Definitely with today, it did show that it has some value, but is it going to be held? I don't know. This is where the company itself does need to kind of capitalize on this momentum and put out some pretty kick-ass news. So if they are having something in their back pocket, definitely they should put it out, whether it be a maybe takeover or something along those lines. I'm not really sure, but definitely they need to capitalize on this positive momentum to cause the stock price to continue to go up. Number of retail investors were slightly getting in right here. Stochastic is at 8, and technically it is considered very oversold. You do see a start of a deviation, so black line above the red showing a bullish sentiment. So as I've been stating though, if there was going to be one good piece of news that was going to come out, you were going to see a rush of value investors. So that's kind of what did happen today. So let me know your thoughts. Why do you think that this entity right here, so the 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗖𝗧 International, which it was a joint one as well, a joint filing, so 𝗪𝗧𝗡. So why do you think that they did increase their position? Do you think it's going to be more so for a takeover, or do you think it's some other fashion? I'm not really sure. Because of course, for a company to get controlling interest, they need at least 50%. So maybe they are planning on increasing their position a little bit more. As you can kind of see at the top, this is as of December 31st, 2023. So all of these transactions in essence were done in Q4. So maybe they have been increasing their position, taking advantage of these discounted, even more so prices to have a controlling stake. I'm not really sure. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. One final thing, as I've been saying, take advantage of this promo. This is a killer deal. Link in the description below and also the comments. Simply sign up for an account with Moonwith, throw $100 at it, and you get 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Take advantage of this. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.